Chelsea's home defeat to Brighton will not be remembered for footballing brilliance, but for a refereeing decision that left Stamford Bridge boiling with fury. The 3-1 scoreline painted Brighton as convincing winners, but the truth is the game turned on one highly controversial moment: Trevoh Chalobah's red card. The Blues, guided by Enzo Maresca, started the match with real intent. The midfield pressed aggressively, João Pedro and Raheem Sterling linked up well in attack, and Brighton looked uncomfortable under Chelsea's early pressure. Stamford Bridge was rocking, sensing another important 3 points. But midway through the first half, all that momentum came crashing down when Chalobah was dismissed. The incident looked, at worst, a clumsy challenge. Chalobah slid in, stretched a leg, and barely clipped his opponent while winning part of the ball. The referee, however, immediately produced a red card. Gasps echoed around the stadium, followed by a storm of boos as Chelsea players surrounded the official in disbelief. VAR reviewed the decision, but to the amazement of fans and pundits, chose not to intervene. From that moment, Chelsea's task became monumental. Reduced to 10 men, they were forced to retreat and surrender control. Brighton, sensing blood, adjusted their shape and began to exploit the spaces. They opened the scoring shortly after, and although João Pedro managed to inspire hope with a composed equalizer, the extra man gave Brighton all the freedom they needed. As legs tired, Brighton struck twice more, sealing a 3-1 victory that felt like a product of refereeing rather than football. What truly ignited the outrage was what followed after the match. Reports quickly emerged that PGMOL chief Howard Webb had allegedly admitted the decision to send off Chalobah was wrong, calling it undue. While some fans welcomed the rare honesty, most were livid. An apology or admission after the final whistle does nothing to return the points lost, nor does it restore the psychological damage of a defeat caused by officiating error. For Chelsea supporters, this was not an isolated incident. They feel their team has been at the center of too many controversial calls in recent months, denied penalties, questionable offsides, and now a red card that Webb himself admitted was incorrect. The sense of injustice has grown to a boiling point, with fans demanding accountability and higher refereeing standards. Like and subscribe to the channel.